Alright my friends, so today we are going to discuss how could Sparkle and a Memokeeper from the Garden of Recollection from Honkai Star Rail appear out of nowhere in the main story of Honkai Impact 3rd, and I would love to hear your opinion about it in the comments section below. Now before we start, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell beside it to stay notified with everything new about Honkai Star Rail and Honkai Impact 3rd, and without any further ado, let's just get started. So there are three different theories that I want to talk about in this video. However, if there are any theories that you have or any concepts about the matter, I would love to hear your opinion about that in the comments section below. So let's start with the first theory. It has to do with the collab event. So the appearance of Sparkle and the Memokeeper has to do with the collab event because it was done basically a chapter before the collab happens, and that could make sense. However, there is a problem with that. What is that problem? Well, it is the fact that Sparkle and the Memokeeper didn't appear in a separated event that had to do with the collab, but instead they appeared in the main event of, or the main story of Honkai Impact 3rd, and that is basically contradicting with the fact that it would have to do with the collab event, unless they want to do that collab event as a canon story, which would be just absolutely ridiculous. Now, if you reference that story to what happened basically with Genshin Impact when Honkai Impact 3rd did a collab with Genshin Impact, instead of us getting basically the Genshin Impact characters in the main story of Honkai Impact 3rd, we got them in a separated event or separated story that had to do with the collab. So we got basically a separated story that had to do with the collab. It had to do with the collab with Genshin Impact, and in that story we got basically the characters from Genshin Impact. So these characters were non-canon characters who didn't ever appear in the Honkai Impact 3rd main story. So to Kiana, Bronya and Mei, they never met any character from Genshin Impact. Never. They did never meet any character from Genshin Impact. However, when we come to the collab with Honkai Star Rail, Kiana did meet a Memokeeper, Vita did meet Sparkle, and therefore that makes it completely different from that story. So I don't think that the fact that it might have to do with the collab event makes a lot of sense because of the fact that it is in the main Honkai Impact 3rd story, it's not in a separated story. Now, if we go to the second theory is basically about Vita summoning them. Now, we all know that Vita has a major role in the part 2 of Honkai Impact 3rd. The developers already confirmed that from part 1.5. They said that part 2 will make basically Vita an extremely important character, and they did actually deliver on that. She is an extremely important character, and I see so many people underestimating how powerful she is just because of the fact that Sa wasn't actually that strong. Even though Sa was stronger than any other character that wasn't basically Harsher of Finality Kiana, but they still say that she wasn't strong enough. Either way, I believe that Vita right now is way stronger than what Sa was before. She basically displays abilities that are just ridiculous. She did actually manage to harness her power to a much higher level than what Sa did, and we still don't know the extent of her power. We still don't know to which level can she reach and how strong she is. Literally everybody is trusting her just because of the fact that she is capable of doing stuff that none of the others is capable. Maybe Kiana would have been able to do this stuff, but unfortunately Kiana is in deep slumber, and therefore they are in the hands of Vita, and they will have to trust her. That's pretty much how broken she is and how important she is for part 2. Now, could she be able to summon characters from a different universe or a different world, or whatever you want to call the Honkai Star Rail world? I don't think so. I think that that would be way too broken for her to be able to do, because that would basically expand through the entire imaginary tree, and that would be just crazy. Like, seriously. I don't know if even Aeons are capable of doing something like that. Like, this is just absolutely ridiculous. Being able to stretch your hand outside of the imaginary tree, catch someone and bring them here to you, to your universe, that would be just crazy. Like, seriously. Now, could she somehow contact maybe Sparkle and talk with her and get her to collab with her, and somehow both of them from their respective universe were able to connect with each other and get Sparkle to be summoned in the Honkai Impact 3rd universe? Yes, that is a possibility. That maybe could be the thing that happened. However, the problem with that is the fact that the Memokeeper was summoned in the basically in Kiana's dream. She wasn't summoned in the quantum computer, and therefore that makes this theory make less sense. And therefore I don't think that this theory either holds up actually, and I think that it doesn't make that much sense. Now, the last theory that I wanted to talk about, and the one that makes the most sense in my opinion, is the fact that Kiana is in deep sleep. Now, the reason why I'm saying that this makes the most sense is the fact that when the Memokeeper talked with Kiana, she said that this universe or this world is basically protected by some entity, and that entity is preventing even the Aeons of Honkai Star Rail from being able to see the Honkai Impact 3rd world. And therefore, nobody was able to find the Honkai Impact 3rd world, not even Akivili, the Aeon of Trailblaze. So that is the reason why I think that her being in deep sleep maybe made that protection, that the entity, which most likely was basically the Cocoon of Finality, drop that protection, and by that these characters were able to find the Honkai Impact 3rd universe and connect with it and appear basically in it. I think that this theory makes the most sense. We will have to wait and see what they are going to do for this event basically, or for this story, because now that characters from Honkai Star Rail appeared out of nowhere in the Honkai Impact 3rd main story, everything just went off rails, like literally off rails. This is just absolutely ridiculous. Until now we thought that yes, while they did have some connections, while yes they did have similar characters, while yes they are still in the same imaginary tree, they aren't that much connected to the point where the characters are going to be able to connect basically from one universe to another universe, for the exception of Welt, who we still don't know how he appeared actually in the Honkai Star Rail universe. But we didn't expect Honkai Star Rail characters to appear in the main story of Honkai Impact 3rd. But now that they did appear, that means that the two universes or the two worlds are way more connected than what we thought they were. And that is going to open the possibilities for so many things in the future, and I really can't wait to see if they are going to explore these possibilities or not. But for now, this is what we have here. Honkai Star Rail characters appeared in the main story of Honkai Impact 3rd, and these characters are Sparkle and a Memokeeper. The Sparkle talked with Vita, the Memokeeper talked with Kiana. Either way, don't forget to let me know your opinion about this in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell beside it to stay notified with everything new about Honkai Impact 3rd and Honkai Star Rail. And until next time, see you as always in the next video.